I want to share with you some thoughts about summer essentials in terms of makeup. I'm looking a bit odd, it's because I've got half my face made up and the other half left clear, so I can show you the application of those products that I think I wouldn't want to leave home without, either if I was going on holiday or just generally if I'm enjoying the summertime and I want to look good. So I have started with, as you would expect, the usual skincare, but I'm adding to that a light covering of our Continuous Cover foundation, and I've started to mix it with our brilliant Light Look Beauty Balm because it gives a lovely slight tint to my face. And I'm going on holiday next week, lucky me, and what I want to do is to take with me a slightly darker beauty balm so that as my face gets a sun-kissed glow, which will partly be fake tan, I can actually adjust the colour of my base to match that. Now, so the first summer essentials for me is the Light Look Beauty Balm, and if you need extra cover like I do, then obviously the Continuous Cover foundation is going to go in there as well. Now it's about blush. So on my face, I'm going to keep it really simple, and I am going to take with me my blusher and my blusher brush and just be able to give myself this lovely glow to my skin with blusher, which I think of as an absolutely essential product. So you can see that now that matches in. Remember, blusher, centre of the cheeks, and then swept upwards. The next thing that I think of as essential are to groom my eyebrows. So I'm going to take my brow shape set, which is the spoolie brush, and my actual brow shape. So you can see that I've done this, this brow, and now I'm just going to do this brow. And what I do is I just stroke that onto my brows, light feathery strokes, and making sure that it's about the right length. Let me just check that that is, yeah, that's fine. And you can see that if I've put slightly too much on, then what you can do with the brush is just adjust that down to whatever you need it to be. So does that match? I think that's pretty good. Now I want to keep my eye makeup super simple. Again, we're talking about essentials here rather than talking about putting in a very complicated look in terms of eye makeup. So I'm going to use Bluebell, and I'm just literally going to apply that to my lid like that. I'm doing this for speed, and I'm doing it for sort of simplicity of looks really. But I don't like my eyes with no colour on them or no definition. And this is for me anyway, especially if I'm in a hurry and there's no real precision needed with this. I just will quickly apply, just as I have there with our number 7 brush, and then just blend it with a clean brush, a wash of colour over the eyelid. I might use rose gold, I might use taupe. If you're warm tone, cocoa would look lovely. So you're doing something that has an effect, makes your eyes look better, but actually takes no time at all. And then my next thing is to always define my lash line, because I feel that if I don't, if you compare that eye with that eye, you can see that actually that eye does look better because I've got this lash line. So I'm going to use my wedge brush. By the way, in terms of brushes, we have something which we call a brush roll, which is brilliant because if you are going away, you can get all your brushes in there, do it up, and it packs nice and flat. And there are 8 sections in the brush roll, but in fact, I can probably get about 14 or 15 brushes in there. There is room, and I take that everywhere I go. So I've got my toolkit with me. So remember what you're doing with the darker colour. I'm using Midnight Blue, by the way, and those 2 colours are in our Trios palette. So that is Soft Grey, Cool Blues. This is the Cool Blues palette. Soft Grey, Bluebell, and then Midnight Blue. So in fact, I'm not taking 3 separate eyeshadows with me. I'm taking them all in one palette, and that will actually be enough for me for the holiday, because those 3 colours I can use in various combinations in order to create various looks. So it gives me a good basic kit of eyeshadows by taking the palette. So just press that down, push that down onto your lash line, and I think that's fine. A bit underneath and also into the corner. I'm doing this for speed, and I would be now checking this in my magnifying mirror, because actually I need to make sure that it looks okay and it's not messy. But just to show you, to demonstrate, so my next essential is always mascara. In fact, worst case scenario, I haven't got the time or inclination to put very much in the way of eye makeup on at all. Just literally put mascara on. But I would always do my brows. I think brows and mascara, if you put those 2 on, you're there really for a very, very, at least some definition look without any hassle whatsoever. So that's the mascara done. And my final essentials is a lipstick, which is going to be fuchsia. And when I put my fuchsia on, I'm also going to check and see if I could do with a bit of bronzer. So I'll show you that too. So on with the fuchsia. Look how it brings my eye makeup colour to life. So that's done. And now, last touch is some bronzer. If you feel the need, you want to just add a bit of sun-kissed glamour to your face, then light touch and sweeping movements with the bronzer. And I hope you can see, it looks quite dark, doesn't it? But actually once you sweep it over your face, you'll find it's not dark at all. It's just perfect in terms of the intensity of colour. So last sweep of bronzer, and I think I'm good to go. So just to recap very quickly: summer essentials, Light Look Beauty Balm, blusher, get your brows sorted, some eyeshadow, a little bit of mascara, lipstick, and a final sweep of bronzer. I think I've mentioned everything. So I hope that was helpful and that you enjoyed that. And it, as I said, if you just pare it down to the absolute essentials, you can still look really good without too much effort, too much time, too much hassle, and you can enjoy the summer sunshine. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.